Hey, welcome back to our channel. I'm Jared from 3C's Recreation. Just got here early this morning and got the email that the 2023 RR model lineup has been released. For 2023, it's pretty exciting. Beta came back out with the 4-stroke model line. Not street legal. This is just straight off-road RR 4-stroke model. Keep in mind, everything that we talk about is going to be US based models. So I appreciate all you guys from around the world watching our channel and all the emails and calls. But from what I'm going to talk about, this is just going to be straight US models. I can't comment on every country because I don't know the specs or if they've even been released yet. This is super early. Email was released at 5 a.m. I'm here at 7 o'clock this morning, so thought I would share some news with you guys. So what you'll see brand new for this model year is going to be the 4-stroke lineup. This is the RR non-street legal. They have the prices set. I think they're great prices. They're just over 10 for a brand new 4-stroke model. I don't know in New York how many of these we'll actually do. For us, there's not trails right out our door, and typically we need to get on the road to get to the trails. So for where we are in Western New York, most people are going to want the street legal model. For my guesstimate, I'm going to guess that the 2023 street legal model is going to be roughly $800 more per bike. And I kind of took 2022 pricing, added $300, and that's what I'm guessing is going to be the difference. Could be different. They aren't going to be releasing the RRS, which is the street legal models, until July. So we have some time. Beta does this. You'll see like the RRs, you'll see the RRS. The Cross Trainer typically has its own release date, and then the last bikes we normally see are the race editions. So this is really cool. The RR model is kind of early. And availability, I'm excited about. This is a rough guess, as always, with shipping in the world of COVID. The 2-strokes, they're saying August, and the 4-strokes, they're saying November. So typically that means the bikes get to them, and then they ship to us. So on the East Coast, we're a lot luckier now. The bikes are coming into Virginia, and they're coming straight from them right to the dealer. It's a lot nicer than the bikes going to California, traveling 10 days to get to New York. So we have been getting bikes a lot faster, so we're excited about that. So 4-stroke specific features for 2023. Suspension package has been updated. Every year you're going to see fork changes. They're going to revalve things. This year they talk about better oil flow, which is exciting, in the front fork. They also talk about the rear suspension linkage. To me, that's always been there. We've had the linkage on the Beta since 2011 when we were a dealer. They've had zero issues with it. Beta does a good job with their linkage. We barely even sell rebuild kits for the linkage, so that's awesome. The engine, we're going to get 4 different sizes, and this has been true with Beta since pretty much the beginning. We're going to have a 350, a 390, a 430, and a 480. For us, again, we would probably do the street legal models in the bigger one, and that's considered a 500 rather than the 480. So we do really well with the 500s. And then my favorite bike, and I have a 350, so I'm a huge fan of the 350. I love the way they ride. And then the cool thing is they're going to put traction control on the standard 4-strokes this year. This last year for 2022, to get traction control, that was on the race editions only. I only sold 6 race edition 4-strokes this year, with production being limited. That's all I could get. Customers had great feedback. Unfortunately, I didn't really get a chance to hop on and try the traction control. So I don't have a ton of feedback, but as we grow the channel and as we do more, you're going to see a lot more bike reviews. And there's going to be some cool stuff we're going to shoot on Sunday. So stay tuned next week for some cool Beta 2-stroke versus 4-stroke stuff. So got some stuff planned for that. So that's pretty much it for the 4-strokes. They're all new as far as being not street legal and the normal updates that you expect to see year after year. And like I said, the price on those is just over 10. They start at 10.5 and they go up to 10.8. Keep in mind, we do as dealers, we do pay freight to get the bikes here. It's a real thing. So keep that in mind. So now for the 2-stroke lineup for the RR models. And again, this is US based stuff. The 125 got the most changes. Last year they did a few little things, but this year they overhauled the whole thing. Flywheel, crankshaft, crankcase, power valve, everything got adjusted on this thing. So we do have a friend that bought a brand new 2022 125, and if I can get a 23 in here when they come in, maybe we can do a quick shootout for you guys between the 22 and the 23. So subscribe, stay tuned for that. And my favorite bike in this lineup is the 200. I fell in love with it. I've been a 300 guy forever. And when we had the demo days last year, the 200, tons of torque, was blown away with it. And when you get to the 200, you're going to get the electric start, which most of us are excited about these days. So my goal is we're going to buy a 200 and keep it as a shop bike. We're going to do a full build on it. I'm going to build it up just like I do my race bikes, and we're going to do a long haul ride on it. So my 300, I'm going to sell that. So I have a 350 and a 300. I'm going to sell the 300 and end up with a 200 this year to give you guys some footage with our channel growing. And thank you guys for supporting us. With you guys giving us more attention, we're going to do more and more cool beta content. You're helping us grow. So thank you for that. And the 250s and 300s, not a lot changed for those for this year. Last year, the 300s got a whole new update. The Diaphragm Clutch last year. I just did a video on the Diaphragm Clutches for the new bikes. It's on our channel there. So scroll down and check that out. And I just saw beta just released. If you guys want to put the Diaphragm Clutch on an older model bike, they just released a kit. So if you're interested, give me a call. Beta just released that on May 31st. It's only 3 days later. So that's new news. It's a whole kit. I know guys have been doing that, but they had to kind of buy each individual piece. Now Beta's like, hey, here's one part number, everything you need to install the new clutch. So really excited about that. So the pricing on the 2-strokes, and this is as of June 3rd, 2022. This stuff can always change. The 125s are $85.99. The 200s are $92.99. The 250s are $96.99, and the 300s are $98.99. If you kind of compare these from last year, the prices went up about $200 to $300 depending on the model, which is not a huge jump considering how the world, what's happening around the world. So really excited about pricing. Really excited about the lineup. I think that the new look is awesome. I can't wait to get a 200 in here and build this thing up. I like the new shrouds. They're cool. And I'm sure that these shrouds will retrofit onto your 2020 to 22. So I'm sure we'll be selling a lot of shroud sets to update you guys. So yeah, that's my first take on the 2023 RR lineup. Again, this is for the US based stuff. Beta has a full press release. They just released on their website. So if you want more of the technical data, log onto their website, check it out. But stay tuned on our channel. We have a ton of beta content. With your guys' support, with you guys placing beta parts orders, you're helping us grow. And that's going to let me do a full 200RR this year. We're going to build it out, do a long haul test. And then next week, we're going to be doing on the channel a 300 versus a 350 4-stroke shootout. So I'm excited. We got some fun bikes in the back. They're all prepped, ready to go. We're just waiting for the good weather to do it. So again, Jared at 3Cs Recreation. Thanks for tuning in.